Welcome everyone to the Peasants podcast. Join us around the fire as we talk about the game we all love. DayZ on console has progressed over the last few updates, and we have seen what the community can do with the tools they have. On the podcast, we'd like to explore the world of DayZ through our guests and viewers, from streamers, server owners, console coders, and of course, the players of the game. We want to know what your experiences are like and how you think the game can be improved. Our panel is made up from players from all walks of life. I'm the Greedy Peasents, addicted to Console Dayz and out to show the community its worth, a content creator who explores the world of community service with the knowledge of playing since preview. Smilesgotagun is a content creator who likes to find out more about the people's personal, with topics that will delve right into the unknown. Mr. Q, long-term player, has explored many sides of the DayZ community. From roleplay to official, Q understands the survival side of DayZ. Noah, our youngest member, brings the experience of old-gen and new-gen DayZ gameplay and how the upgrade can make a difference. Being the younger generation, he also gives us the aspect of what's out and about. The Queen Peasant, Lady of Chat. She is here to help the viewers get their points and views across and maintain order with the community. She is quick to let the panel know what the people want to hear. We want to welcome you all to the Peasants podcast.
I'm pretty old myself.
Morning, boss.
Hey, he's going all right?
Yeah, good.
Good.
All right.
We were just having a laugh. It's funny. I've actually literally got tears in my eyes. It was so funny.
You can hear you chuckling
minute
when I rocked
conversation
up.
about killing kids.
Alrighty.
We now have our questions for later.
You got all your questions set out?
Definitely do.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh, God. Who knows where this one's going to go, ladies and gentlemen. Rightio, let's introduce our peoples.
I think this one's alright. I think this one's good.
From right to left, we have, of course, Noah in the blue, Smiley in the police uniform, our thug ADKCue. In the press vest, we have our cameraman Icarus, and in the white, we have Starroy Sniper. Welcome, everybody.
Hey, thanks for having me again, man. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you. So, a little rundown of who is what. Mr. Starroy Sniper and Icarus run a Discord called Soup. We got to witness their entertainment purposes firsthand on Era RP. They hold boxing tournaments where they'll come similar to a travelling circus. They'll rock up at your community server, set up a little tournament, advertise it, pump it up, even bring in fighters from, other eras and other community servers to test your players. And then he'll throw up a belt and throw a full entertainment couple of hours. It was absolutely wicked to watch. It was terrible to be involved in because I got versed up against the winner and got fucking wasted.
Oh yeah. Yeah, champ. Silly Sanders. Yeah, you did good though. You held your own though.
I got two on him, but that was about it, and then he floored me. So a little shameful for the peasant,
Yeah.
but we licked our wounds.
Sorry. I say you did good. You still did good.
But yeah, so that was pretty good. So we're going to hear from them and about that a little bit more later in the show. Of course, we're going to have our zombie bowling cracking off, which is good. We're going to have a little first. We're going to have a cameraman inside the car while we wreck them. So that's going to be real interesting.
Hey, who says I'm gonna wreck? I'm not gonna wreck.
Oh, you have to wreck. Yeah, you have to wreck. That's.
I'm gonna eliminate all of them zombies in one run. Watch.
Ooh, that's talking big. That's a big talk. That's somebody clip that.
It is. It is.
That's a big feat, especially the bouncy castle. That's the hard one. All right.
Goddamn, what bouncy council? Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Yep.
I'm prepared for the bouncy.
You'll find out. That's why you got to practice. That's why you come here, practice for a week. Do nothing else in your life. Just get on here, practice, practice, practice.
I've practiced numerous times trying to jump cars on there, and I still suck at it every time.
It's definitely a hard one. Right, so we're going to move into the 1.24 update that's been announced on the 20th. So full release. They did release some patch notes stating what was actually going to be changed and what was going to be done. Of course, they've added the rifle, the camouflage variants, the ballistic helmets. They updated bookshelves with the winning entries of our DayZ Book Z contest. Does anyone know about this contest? Because I never picked it up.
What is that? Where they put all the flags, or what does that mean?
They had a competition about designing and writing books based on DayZ. And then those books got published into the actual game. So, you know, you walk into the houses, you got the open cupboards. They're sitting inside there.
Oh,
Holy
nice.
So
shit.
are they actual books that somebody wrote, though, or did they just design the covers for them?
Well, let's have a little...
Probably a bit of both. Let's just pretend they're both. How about that?
Lemon says it's to
more.
design the covers.
Yeah.
That would make more
Well, that's
sense
still
because,
cool.
I mean,
Yeah,
we can't
front-
read these books.
Yeah, design the front
hell?
and back cover. Use a screenshot from the game to create your own cover from the scratch. As a captivating backdrop, come up with catchy title and give us a sneak peek into the storyline. Unleash your imagination and let the apocalypse inspire your creativity.
See, that's weird, because I usually keep quite up to date with the Twitter and most things that the devs post and that, and I don't remember seeing anything about it.
This was August 25th, 2023.
Shit.
Yeah, that was just it was just I must have missed it through the what do you call it, but so those books are just sitting
So where
inside.
can we find this?
So
the game?
when you walk into the houses, in the little cupboards that are open, where you can look basically into the inventory of the cupboard, and they're now sitting there. One's called Gorka, one's called what's the other one called? I don't know. Gorka was one because that's got the 4 guys on it. Yes, Noah.
Yeah, so I'm sorry. I missed the first part. Wait. All I heard is like you can like design a book cover and shit, and then it's in the game or something. Like, wait, how does it work again? I'm sorry, I missed that.
So it was a contest where they asked you to design a front and back cover plus a little bit of a storyline, and those books would be inserted into the actual game itself.
Is it still going? You think it
Nah,
would be
done
still
and dusted.
possible? Ah, scheiße.
Yep, that's why you got to keep up with
DayZ lore.
That's it. Got to keep it up with the Twitter. I missed it too. As said,
fuck
Q missed it.
Twitter.
A few people missed it. So
Scheiß auf ihn.
I wish I would have known. I would have put something in a bit for story promotions, or maybe the boxing league, official boxing league. So
yeah, that's it. Or
I bet
you
that's
know,
what to do.
I got a few laws that I've had from previous servers. I could have given you a fucking 20-page book. You know, don't worry about just the back cover. Yeah, that's which is good that they're incorporating things like that. It's very important that you keep on their Twitters and check it every day so you don't miss out on that. They don't promote big things like that.
It's an Easter egg that DayZ can give. I mean, it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
A
How
little
cool
Easter
would
egg in the
that
game.
been?
Yeah, just
Cover.
and
Well,
not only that.
it's not the first time they've done something like that. Because I remember, was it last year with the design the graffiti?
No, I got in on
They
that.
had a competition for that as well. So they do stuff like that quite often.
Need to keep up with
Um,
that. Yep.
Yep.
I'll pay anyone 50 cents if you keep me up with that.
All right.
Hang on,
Done.
so that's
Per-
50
Per
cents.
update. Per
Done.
update.
That's a lot of money in
That'd
New
be
Zealand
sick.
if you convert it from euros.
That's it. That's what I was saying. That's like
I mean,
nearly $2 in
50
Australia.
cents.
Yeah.
The US dollar's going down, baby.
That's it. See, everyone's cashing in on Noah's little enterprise now. You're gonna be poor man, Noah. No more beer. A few of the sounds have been
50
changed.
cents. Cents.
That's it. Yeah, per tweet.
No. Once and then never again. Just, hold on. 50 cents.
All right. So they changed the sounds for crafting improvised clothes from rags, crafting base building kits, crafting bone knives, wringing out your clothes, splitting firewood, breaking down bushes by hands. The animation for cleaning the hands with a cooking pot and gasoline can they changed. They've added the server browser filter for first and third person servers. And of course, control hints for the in-game map. They're all nice and well. I don't mind the new sounds. They didn't add the
I like
case.
how they just keep adding and adding more and more to the game. It's given that you can't just be elusive the whole time with motions that you do that you can't hear in the game, but they're actual in real life. You'd hear them.
Yeah.
So it's nice that they're trying to adapt to that.
Adding sounds in that actually makes sense, like the pump of the well and things like that. There is a bandage. There's a whole heap of changes involved. Should I say fixes? Just things like how much you get from things, removing incapacitated players. The large shipwreck had several collision issues. But they've changed. Some of the changes that's good is the collision checks for weapon raising for better accuracy. If you don't know what that is, it's where you get jammed right up against the window and your gun raises. Or you
Can't
get
wait for that fix.
or you get where there's a middle part of the window and the gun raises. I was actually watching on DM Tryptomine's stream that he was playing a server, I think it was Lax's server, and they've got a mod where their guns don't actually raise when they shoot.
Oh, no collision.
So even though in my screen I'm pointing, in your screen it just looks like this.
Oh,
So you don't know if anyone's pointing
You
at
shoot
you.
everybody then.
Oh,
But-
so it's
Just
not
shoot 'em
even
anyway.
raising the gun.
It doesn't even raise the guns
At all.
At all. So the collision effect doesn't actually happen. So you could be hard up against a window and shoot, but your character doesn't realise it's hard up against the window.
I don't know if I like that, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
for the-
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you really don't know if you've been aimed at or not. Kind of like that bug that we used to have quite a lot, where the gun wouldn't be in your hand, but you just see someone standing there with raised fists, and then all of a sudden you're on the floor dead.
Oh, that was a nightmare back in the day. Well, see, at the moment, what they're looking at is when you have your gun and how much you peer across. See, when I'm sticking out there's half of me sticking out, and my gun doesn't even work. So now you'll be able to creep right out and be able to hang yourself like millimeters, like a lot of people do when we were playing the PvP. There were people trying to get slithers hanging out. So I find that's a good thing. It's going to make PvP a lot more less stressful. So the other thing is they reconfigured the weapon lengths. So have you noticed that some melee attacks you get, they can be miles away and still hit you? Especially in the
like
longer
the
weapons.
run and punch.
Yeah, the running punch. So they sorted
Oh.
that out.
You talk about melee weapons.
Yeah,
Sorry.
melee
Yeah.
weapons. You know, where the crowbar has
Yeah,
this
right.
unlimited reach.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like another arm length.
Yeah, that's it. Which means that might affect your little entertainment. You might get a little differential in the boxing style and how far that power punch can hit. Because I noticed in third person there's a bigger reach than there is in first.
I don't know. That's hard to tell because even in first person, there's some shots that seem to gain traction, and they don't even look like they do. So, I guess it really all depends on the internet connection. That's what I think.
That's what you put it down
Who's
to.
where at what time when the punches. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I mean, you probably see it the most.
The biggest effect is probably going to be for guns, but I don't think it would be for hand-to-hand combat as much. Um, it really all boils down to who's got the best connection and who's got the best movement. Boxing has changed in DayZ since they've updated it with the holding Y as opposed to holding RT.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because of
The power punch.
yeah. Go.
And now I've learned a couple things about the boxing where you can use certain hand items that will help you punch faster in combination. So there's a bunch of different things that we do. We do set new rules and all that kind of stuff, like special rules for events. But things like that make it unique. DayZ's taken a turn on the boxing aspects of things.
So I wonder if that's going to be affected in the next update. That's a very interesting
Maybe.
one.
I mean, is this something you apply, or is it just something that's going to be a
Nah,
unofficial?
this stuff is just this is embedded. Yeah, this is embedded. This is changes that cannot be changed. So things like they adjusted the recoil of several automatic firearms. So it means
To make it easy, lighter, or
no,
or...
they don't say. They don't say they increase it or decrease it.
I know that the recoil from the Vega has decreased.
That's good. That motherfucker is kicked, man.
Yeah,
Oh
but
man, the Vega's so bad.
it's also got a lower fire rate. So they reduced the fire rate of the Vega and slightly lowered its recoil.
I mean, that's fine because I don't know anybody that uses the Vega in full auto.
No, only on death matches and when it's funny. You know, when you just go around the corner and just pump 20 shots into somebody. Wish they would add vanilla blocking that wasn't only walking backwards. Fix that. I agree. A standing block would be most valuable rather than have to walk back. You know, that's Mortal Kombat 1 style.
Yeah, I've never quite understood why you had
Okay,
to
so
pull
you can
back.
just raise your arms. I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Like
So-
without having to
Yeah, so
actually move.
that's so some form of block to just so you can sit in the corner and stand there. Because I reckon that's definitely a good point. I believe when they said weapon lengths were referring to the hitbox of it, so it's easier to aim near surfaces without the weapon raising. Oh, okay, so that's the same thing with the actual guns. One thing I don't like, and that I didn't like, was to reduce the area in which the infected were alerted by bullet impacts. And reduce the area alert level impact on infected of suppressed shots. So I
That's what I was
don't,
gonna say. It's suppressed. That
yeah. So suppressed shots, yep, can understand that. But there's a trick that I use, especially when I get zombies aggravated when they alert. If you've got a silenced pistol and shoot behind them, they'll turn around and go directly to the bullet, therefore giving you the opportunity to run away. That can no longer happen. They won't get alerted to the bullet.
Really?
Yeah,
No matter what.
Oh.
no matter what. Because
Well, then it's just a matter of them changing the settings a little bit, like because it seems like they just mixing it up, maybe.
yeah, well, what they're trying to do is they're trying to stop all the stray bullets in a gunfight, alerting all the Zeds, especially when it comes to, say, you know, you got a shootout, both ears are suppressed, AKs, bullets are flying everywhere, everything that's missing is making impact points and alerting Zeds. And that's what's starting, you know, everyone else is on silent, but that aggravates them, then they hear you moving, and then they come and get you rather than the bullets themselves.
So it's a pro for the stealthy players.
Yeah, it's a pro for the people using silenced weapons in large amounts. You know, the stray bullets that you miss with aren't going to alert the Zeds that are around in the area. So it's it's one of those things where it bends either way, depending on your play style, I suppose.
I mean, the
Actually,
hard
you
thing
know
about that is sorry, you go.
No, go. I'll go second.
I think what they've been trying to do is trying to fix the way that silencers work, because I did know a few updates ago they pretty much broke silencers, so there's no point running around town full of zombies with a sniper with a silencer, because you'd still alert them no matter what, you know.
That's what I'm saying. They just changed the settings. So, like, at one point it was a certain way where zombies didn't get affected as much. Then it became a thing where you can hear the bang a lot more, and so do the zombies. And then now they're gonna say, "Oh, zombies can't hear it."
Yeah, I didn't get
They
that.
just keep changing around. I mean, I
I
think
guess
they're just
it'll
mixing it up.
Yeah, that'll fine tuning, trying to
It's
balance
odd.
it.
Yeah. Well, just gonna I mean, this a little bit. It's not really off topic, but just to extend off that with zombies. So I was watching a TikTok the other day. Hamster made this TikTok, and so she had a zombie chasing her. She ran around the corner, and there was just a normal bush that you get your sticks from. She just crouched in it, and it just walked past her. And it was like looking around. It was walking around the bush, and I mean, you could see it because it's only one of those thin bushes, you can see it crouching there, and it just like walked past. Then she got a knife out, and then just did a stealth kill from behind and got him. It was actually really wicked. But I just thought, I didn't realize that we could actually do that. We
I
could chase
thought
those
like that.
zombies. We could just
I
jump
didn't
jump in
think
a
so either.
bush.
So
Yeah.
aggressive,
That was it.
aggressive chasing her. She went round the corner, jumped
Yeah.
into a bush. It de-aggroed to the point that she could then stealth it.
And then it calmed down, yeah. And it calmed down, and it was like just walking around the bush like as if it was like sort of just looking around. And then she waited till it had its back to her, got out a knife and did a nice little stabby in the back. It was actually really impressive to watch. Like, you don't see many people play that way, It was just, it was like watching it like as if it was in real life, That's something that we would do, run and we would hide and then try and get it,
And try and do it on
I
the
don't know,
stealth.
it's really-
No, yeah, it wasn't played
Yeah.
out the point of
I think the
DayZ.
game. Yeah, the game kind of makes you want to play that way. It immerses you so much that you're creative in those kind of different styles. Like sneaking
Yeah,
up behind a zombie, making them think you're not there, or gaining enough traction from them to make them forget about you, and then all of a sudden you creep back up on them and stab them in the back.
Yeah,
It's
well, she's a
unique.
very immersive player. Definitely a very immersive player. Like a lot of her talks are like that, and and you know what? It's awesome to watch someone play like that because it makes you feel like you're there, and she makes you feel immersive and right into it as well. So anyway,
what would you
yeah,
do?
yeah, it just makes it more. I don't know. Yeah, well, yeah, immersive, real.
Branching off that even more. Maybe that's why, like we used to talk about, we need the zombies that are going to kick down doors or knock you off cars, because we've become, a lot of people have just become,
Yeah.
they're not scared of zombies anymore. So you don't get that immersion of, okay, I want to sneak around, hide in bushes to avoid them. Because, you know, we'll say a
Yeah.
zombie, I'll go in the house, punch through a window, or jump on a car. You know?
Yeah, or even that, just
Yeah,
lead them
exactly.
into a house, do a loop around a table, and close the door. Done.
Hmm. I mean, they
Yeah,
really do need to make zombies more scary again.
I think so.
Yeah, well, they
They
did
should be feared.
say they did say in the pathway to the update that they were putting on hold the AI for infected. They're going to address some of the issues with them, but they're going to put on hold the development of the AI. So it'll be further down the pathways because they were looking at that. They were looking at changing the AI and making them a bit more intelligent, but that's been put on the back burner.
It's a shame.
Just a run through for
Yeah.
chat. Josie says, be dope if they added proper subsonic ammo for combo with suppressor. So I guess the subsonic ammo is a quieter ammo. Sorry, Aussie, don't know. You believe blocking was tied in with stamina? I think it should be. Blocking should be tied in with stamina. What's your thoughts on that? Soup boxing? Especially both ears.
As far as what? Blocking effective
Blocking
stamina?
and stamina, yeah. Like if you
I
cop
mean,
a
I think
punch, it drops your stamina.
it doesn't drop your stamina, but the way you throw your punches, I think it affects your shock absorption, and it makes it go up faster. So I think they already apply some unique things to it where I've seen people get knocked out really quick because they gas themselves and they have no stamina, and then
Then the
the
block can't
punches just have
sustain it.
more. Yeah, like they just end up getting taking more damage than they can take. But that's just my opinion. But um, if the blocking is affected, the stamina, I think that would be good as well because it takes a hard hit. I mean, you'd kind of feel it, so it'd make you not want to take another hard hit in real life, and that would take away a little bit of that pain threshold. So I agree with that.
No, cool.
But you know what, though, talking about real life, you know how we're saying, oh, so you could raise your hands without having to move back. But in real life, if you are getting hammered and you're getting to that point where you want to block, you are moving backwards. Because you're trying to move
Hmm.
back from it. If you watch any boxing matches or anything, they put their hands up. They're not, and they walk. You just naturally do start walking back because you're sort of getting yourself out of harm's way. So it sort of
Yeah.
does make sense.
It's the fight or flight
Hmm.
scenario in your brain.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that is
It would be definitely exciting to see if these changes make a big difference in the boxing ring because we have champions that base it off the rules that are now. They're winning. So if they can keep doing it like that, even with the update, that'll kind of prove a little
Yeah.
bit of a skill there.
That's exactly right too. Yeah, that if they could still hold their titles and stuff in a changed environment, it definitely shows for them.
The rules of DayZ change, so do they have to?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Door banger mod is the one we were talking about of them kicking in the door.
I so wish that was in the game. I really do.
Oh, same.
Yeah.
Same. But yeah,
100%.
I agree with you, Q. I think they just need to like just tweak the zombies a little bit, give us something a little bit more challenging.
Well,
Make
make
it
them
more
harder.
about
Like, they put in
yeah.
a zombie, a mummy zombie, and that was hard and scary. And then it just disappeared. It was just there for an event. We need more zombies like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, more variations would be good. You could have the
Yeah.
smarter zombies that maybe or maybe they're zombies that don't make noises because they've got their freaking throats ripped out or something, and like you could be sitting there having a fire, and the next minute there's a zombie standing right behind you. You know what I mean? Like just some
Silent
variations.
ones.
Like they are silent.
Or
Yeah.
fast
You know,
crawlers.
'cause yeah, like ones with no legs or something,
Yeah,
and they're just
they're
like
super fast.
Well, that's another one. Yeah, why don't we have crawlers? Because crawlers are a shit to deal with.
yeah, they are. They really
They can
are.
take like extra hits sometimes. Shit, it feels like.
Yeah, yep.
Because you have to
you're
actually
attacking
get
their
like, pretty
legs.
well on top of them, so you're gonna get
You're like
they're
attacking the
smacking
legs,
up
but
your
they can't
legs.
feel it. They can't even feel their legs, so that they're just you're hitting their legs and it's not hurting them, so they keep hitting you. It's like, what the hell? Get off me!
They
I
got
mean, to
that
be
spinal
fair,
tap happening.
I'm so much more scared of a crawling zombie than a zombie standing in my face.
Well, 100%. How much more
Yeah,
careful
'cause
are you?
imagine if you're-
Because they're harder to hit.
Yeah. But imagine if you're in the middle of you're just having a nice peaceful game on your own, have a little solo run, because you've had a bad day, and you don't want to talk to anyone, and you're crying, and you've got a bottle of vodka next to you, so you go, oh, I'm going to play DayZ, go get lost in the woods. We've all had that day. And then you're like, you're having your little
Today.
fire. Yeah. And you have a little fire, and you're like really like so peaceful that I mean, imagine turning around, it's dark, nighttime, and you turn around and there's like a fucking zombie in your face. You didn't even know he's like right behind you. You would actually literally have a jump scare. There's some fucking jump scares in here.
That's
You know
it.
what I mean?
Maybe.
Like,
Maybe, but we've
You
all
spill
been
your
playing
vodka.
DayZ so long. We've all been playing DayZ so long that we probably are ready.
yeah.
Think
Ready.
about it. We know how to handle
think
these
we're ready.
zombies.
Oh,
We've been groomed and now we're ready.
that's it. And it's also to the
Epstein Island?
point, the point of if it's one of our friends or not being stupid. Especially if you're having a fire and something like that and someone's trying to scare
Yeah.
you. Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
But give us here, super
from
fast
see what
crawling
Lemons was
zombies.
saying. I didn't realise that
What?
the animations for the door bang mod was actually made for BI for DayZ, but it was slated for some reason. So they're actually buried in the file somewhere.
Yeah, BI's
No.
Bohemian Interactive. Oh, they're still in the files there somewhere. Well, dig them out then, you
In the
coders.
file?
That's your job.
Hurry up. Get on that, Josie.
I'm a streamer.
Say, what are
I
we
just
paying
stream this
for?
shit. You guys are the coders. Get your asses in there and dig it out. Have to dig through it there,
hurry
take
up,
a look.
Chop, let's go.
Current mod out there allows full configuration of how long it takes a zombie to lose interest and how many knocks ranged like 3 to 5 ticks to get the door open. Kicks to get the door open. Fuck yeah, that'd be sick. That would be wicked. Before we drag on too long, I'm going to talk about Cupid's Arrow. Have you guys seen or heard or done? Oh, we got to play with it last night. Cupid's
What do you
Arrow.
think the best thing about that is?
How many?
Easy. It's a fucking cannibal cure.
Yep.
So what?
A cannibal cure. Cures Kuru. Cures everything.
That's what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Does it?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's the best. That's the best
cool.
thing about it right there.
So,
Did you guys test that? Did you go
not the
cannibal
Kuru.
and then test
Nah,
it?
we didn't test the Kuru.
No. I just believe in Wobo.
Yep.
He said it.
Yeah.
It has to be.
If
It
Lord,
has to be.
if
has to
Lord
be
Wobo
true.
says it, it's true. It was cool to use. It was cool to, I ate raw meat, drank bad water, and as soon as I did so, fire with the arrow, no problems at all. Full health, full blood, doesn't affect your food or water, can wake you up. Did have when we were talking about it, I did have a few hardcore owners in the server, in the stream. So we had Pete from One Life, we had Mr. Whitehorn from HXC, and I had Lemons in there, and I was asking them, are you going to put Cupid's Arrow in your server? And their instant response was no. Being hardcore and stuff. And then I had a thought, how many servers are going to put this in to their loot system?
It
It would just be
you
good
can't
for
see me,
PvP
but I've
servers.
got my hand up. I'm sitting here with I've got my hand up.
Get your hand up. You're going to put it in straight up?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Well, here's the thing.
Yep.
Is it's going to be just like the candy cane, okay? To me, the candy cane, that's a power object. You know, because if you have one candy cane, you don't need to eat for hours.
Yep.
Yeah, so it takes away all inventory slots, because all you need to carry is a couple of candy canes, one on your back. So it's going to be
Preach.
like that. But it's going to be like that, but a heal-all, you know? So there will be places for it. I think you'll find a lot of the PvP servers and PvE servers will have it.
Yep.
Hardcore servers, no way.
No.
Same as the candy cane. There's no way you'll find a candy cane in a hardcore server.
Yep. Me, I'm putting it buried
Candy canes are
behind
delicious.
10 doors of a bunker.
Yeah, make it a something
Yeah,
that you
the
really want to
holy
get to.
grail. The holy
And I
grail
just want it to
for
go
it.
hunting. I just want it to go hunting cannibals.
Oh, I'd
But
change
wait,
them.
wait. So you? I
Change
change.
them all.
Yeah. Change
You have been rehabilitated, my son.
Oh, they spend all that
That
time.
force feed of a candy cane.
Yeah, so they're full and they can't eat.
Angels have spoken. You are healed, my son.
That's it. Mr. Epic in the house.
He's fucking awesome.
Oh, that's funny as. That's fucking funny. I never thought of that sort of line. But a lot of people, like, they were talking about, you know, why they put this sort of thing in the actual game. And we were discussing it last night. Could this be the lead-in for the defib to be able to bring a person back to life? Because it is a trigger that's resetting all your settings. Yep. See, there it is right there.
Oh, yeah?
It's when you die and get red screened, you're stripped of the controls of your player and the visuals of the player. But technically, you're still on the player. You're
Oh, yeah, because you can sit there and still listen to what's going on around you.
100%. So you don't actually leave the player until
That's when it
you
gets sick and twisted.
yeah. So Noah for $5 for 50 cents.
Shit.
Fire away. You got a question? Sorry, it's a Jeopardy joke. No? Just sitting there with
Do
your
you have a
hand up for
question,
no
Noah?
reason?
Oh, you haven't got your mic on. No,
Yeah, your
I
mic.
think he is talking about it. You're muted. Muty patootie.
He'd be swearing his head off. Anyway,
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
you can tell. I can
He's
see
been
it
talking
in
with
his
us
eyes.
for the last 30 minutes.
yeah, no, I just heard him before, and then you got a thing in your mic. You're gonna have to reset your mic. Do party, do plug in, reset the whole kit and caboodle.
Crouch,
Yeah.
crouch,
The
crouch.
whole
Check
thing.
if you're talking right now. Talk.
But
Yeah, we can't. We can't hear you.
Yeah, he's pissed off too.
So,
lot of
so
German
basically what
speak
you're
happening.
saying is that they're using the Cupid's arrow almost as a testing ground to see how far they can push it and what
Yeah.
they can do, whether they can use a defib.
well, if you're looking at the code wise, it's very easy to go set all stats, not taking account of any of the other stats, and you know, and use when somebody shoots you with it. You know, a defib would be a lot more complicated. You'd have to take into account of how much life you had, how much blood you had when you last ate, when your water was kicked in. So there's a lot more factors that they'd have to fine tune. But as an overall and raw code, the arrow to me looks like the stepping stones of the defib and being able to take someone from red screen and resuscitate them, because you go the body goes through a process of red screen and then onto flies. It'd be interesting to see what
Actually-
happens where you get killed. What happens when your body turns to flies if you're still on that red screen?
Oh, yeah.
Well, maybe.
Oh.
So your body turns into flies right away.
No, there's
No, it's 10 minutes?
Yeah,
Okay.
10 minutes.
Well, maybe Well, maybe if you die and then your body turns red screen, and then if they defibrillate you, you go to black screen, and then maybe if they resuscitate you, uh, you get health, or I don't know. That'd be cool. Or
Yeah.
Entschuldigung, I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yep.
But
there you go. I can hear you.
I mean,
Yeah,
it has to be the cause of that, you know, like if you get shot in the head, you can't just get defibrillated things and you will be up again. Nah, that's not how it works. If your brain's all over the floor, how the fuck should you be alive
well,
again, you know?
well, okay,
I
so,
mean,
the,
if you
so the
die
deep
like
head
of
comes
hunger
with
or
a fucking
something-
spoon to scoop your
well,
brains up.
Maybe you just wake. Maybe you just wake up a zombie. You gotta wake up, but you gotta
Yeah,
wake up
man,
a zombie.
I mean, it kind of makes sense when you're like, when you starve to death or something. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. Or if you get a heart attack in DayZ, you know, just someone scared the shit out of you, and you get a heart attack, just lying there dead, and someone comes and gets you back. I mean, it makes sense, but not if your brain's all over the floor.
No,
You got,
you
like,
are right. You are right
300
in
raw
a,
magazine.
I'll get back up.
in a
I'll
raw
get back up.
sense. In a raw sense, if you did get headshotted clean, it would be a permanent kill and you couldn't resuscitate.
Yeah, but if someone like puts like a 30-round magazine into your stomach, how the fuck you should survive that? If you're dead,
Well,
there's
maybe-
no way you're gonna get back
maybe
up.
it's not
no
shooting
way.
then.
Yeah,
Maybe
but-
it can only be used when you get knocked out, like from like
Yeah,
melee
yeah, it
or
would make more
something.
sense.
Or even then, you can get your brain smashed.
Yeah,
in.
that's
I
it.
don't know.
But even
Just
saying that,
overcomplicated it now.
yeah, you're trying to put a real law sense into it. You think about it, I can get a pistol and shoot you in the foot and your health goes down to your red screen. So
Yeah.
that you can't put all the
You'll
real
be-
world
but you'll be
mechanics
full
in.
health in 5 minutes.
That's it.
Yeah, it wouldn't
Well,
work.
actually,
But
to extend off that more, if they've put that in the game, that's a mechanic now that that arrow can do that, like
Yep.
affect our stats. Maybe this is more of a question for Josie. Can we, as like not me per se, because I'm shit at it, but as coders, can we get our hands on that and actually now have more control over a player's stats? Like, for example, what if you had a deathmatch server where, I know Josie's probably going to say, no, you need something to trigger it, but you know in some games that you play, not DayZ, other games, where if you, like Halo, for example, you'll be out shooting up, and then if you pull back and you just wait for your health to regen, sort of thing. Wouldn't it be cool if we could actually get our hands on our own stats? You set up a
Adjusted in a
deathmatch
player's
server, you go
stats.
out,
Yeah.
yeah, and then you could pull back, wait till your health regens, and then go back out to the fight. Like, that would be fucking cool.
But also
could
puts
actually-
the other twist of modifying the arrow to go from a
Bit
being
quicker, Josie, quicker.
a fuller, rather than full health and full stem, changing it to poison, changing it to disease, changing it to
Oh,
insta-kill.
yes.
explosive,
Explosives.
fire, pox.
Yeah. Oof.
I think that's dope. I think they should do that. Pox grenades, dope.
Yes.
Explosive would be cool. Yeah, all that.
Yeah, just interrupt. No, you don't have to wait your turn. Just interrupt. Learn to interrupt. Find your spot and interrupt.
Okay, yes, um, what's something? Sorry, I forgot my question there for a second.
That's why you don't put your hand up. Too many actions.
I know you say it.
Too many actions.
Stoner.
One you can't take.
Yeah, so, you know, like, what I was thinking about, like, what I've been thinking about for I don't know, a couple of years now, like, imagine in DayZ, like, if it's, like the same as armor or something, you know, it shows you where you get hurt, like, you get shot in the arm, and you got an injury in the arm, so you got to take care of that shit. And it's not just, oh yeah, you gotta cut and then you bandage, and you're all good again, and you wait for your health to go back up. Ah, yeah, you know, you fucking hand is broken, so you gotta take care of that, you know, and then
Yeah, so for
ah.
example, you couldn't hit
Yeah.
people, or you couldn't raise your gun as fast, or
Yeah, but I was thinking, you know, maybe that's not DayZ anymore. You know, if they change that, maybe that's not DayZ anymore, because DayZ is this weird whatever this is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It
No,
would,
I
like,
mean,
things
survival-
like that then
it'd be
comes back
survival,
around
it'd
to
just
what
be
we're talking
adapted.
about. Yeah, make it more
yeah, it's
immersive.
just game
Sorry, go ahead.
progression.
No, no, no. Go
It's
ahead.
game progression. And that's what the game's been doing for a long time now, and it's had heaps of changes, heaps of different progression. So things like that are good. I don't think it takes away from being DayZ. It just adds different elements into DayZ.
Makes it Daisy a little
Yeah.
bit more.
Hmm.
Because there's like everyone, like one of the biggest things that we've talked about it already. So like just this morning, well, and that it's just the word immersion, and that's what DayZ is a lot about. The more stuff that they can put in to make it more immersive, um, I reckon the better. Like fuck guns, we got enough guns. We don't need a fucking gun. Just make
Yeah.
us like
Yeah.
more
I want a
immersive,
bow.
a little bit more create like crafting, more with the zombies, more with what we can do, animations as well. Like we should be able to pick up our mate who's passed out on the ground, pick him up and put him to safety, like shit like that. You know what I mean? Like
Carry him.
just
Oh yeah.
yeah, exactly. Carry him over our shoulder and
Shit.
away we go.
Can you
Some
imagine
more
Oh,
exclamation
stuff,
plus
too.
plus? There'd be people
Face
just
to
getting
face.
knocked out, carried in the buildings and locked
just
up.
picking up people.
That's it. Running down the street with people. As long as you have the ability to,
Yeah.
when you got conscious, to fight to get down. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
not like PUBG where you're locked in.
Maybe like you'd have to block or something like that. But if someone came up behind you, they could just come and pick you up, run off with you. But you should be able to struggle and hit them, like you can in Red Dead.
Entschuldigung.
Okay, go.
I
No.
mean, it will make sense, you get knocked out, you can get picked up, and then you can get carried around, and then you can cancel that when you wake up again, but it would be shit if you just walk up to someone, pick him up, and kidnap them, I don't know. I don't imagine that very
Well, you
nice.
could do that in real life. Real life.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, but
I
as long
actually
as you
like
could
that
fire
idea.
them.
Yeah, but I don't
Use
know,
it
I
as
don't
a
know,
portable cat fuel.
You better watch your back. You gotta watch your back, boy. We're gonna come up behind you. Kidnap you.
I mean, you know what I mean? It would make a bit more sense when you're knocked out, you can get carried down, but it's just gonna be annoying when you get
Fine.
picked up every
Fine, we'll-
second and someone's checking you
Yeah, we'll
5
sneak up
meters
behind you,
and then
knock you out,
throw
then
them
pick you up.
I mean, it would be cool if you're knocked out and you can't get picked up, and not if you're like conscious. That's shit. Would be
Yeah,
awesome for
I-
trolls,
I
They
agree
just
with
pick
that.
you up and
All right.
annoy
Well,
you
what
with
if you had to
that, or-
tie them as well?
Yeah, you
like
had
you
to
could
get 'em
tie them and
secured.
handcuff them, then you could pick them
Yeah, that
up.
would make more
Oh.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
now we
and
can
then-
real kidnapping.
because it's not so
Hell
easy to tie
yeah.
someone up,
But
Yeah,
that'd
true.
be
And then they
shit
have
for
to
your
struggle
mate.
out of
Tagging
that,
people
then
would
they
be
can
cool.
be put down.
Yeah, that'd be shit for
Yeah.
your mate, but trying to pick you up for safety.
Well, if
No,
you're
no.
if you're uncon,
I mean,
you're fine. 'Cause
if you-
it'd be either
yeah.
you're either uncon or you're tied up,
You're
and you can
tied
be
up,
picked
you're
up.
picked up.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Um,
A
Why
little
don't we
touch
should
back
Debs
from
watch
chat.
this podcast?
We should be able to also pass stuff to other players from Epic. That's definitely a good point. Be able to hand someone a gun rather than
Yes.
drop it.
Oh yeah, that's
Throw
gonna
it at
be
their
like
face.
getting in a car, you're like, oh yeah, hold X or something to hold to grab that item, and you're just gonna touch them. You're just gonna be sitting there touching them.
That's it. Trying to get
we
in the
should
car
change that back to
yesterday.
what it was.
You last night getting frustrated that you couldn't get in the car as we're trying to panic as 6 freshies are trying to bash the shit
Yeah.
out of us.
Yeah,
He's
that's
fucking
shit, man. That's
screaming
shit.
like. Josie says, add more configuration things like we all mentioned about, zombie health, specific health of different zombies, buff guns, all through JSON. Inventory trade like Fallout 76. I don't know inventory trade like Fallout 76. If anyone knows what that's like.
Nah.
No, I don't. Being able to grab your mate out of a car after
Well,
a crash. That's another one, Queen. Yeah, being able to grab someone who's unconscious out of the car and put them to
Entschuldigung.
safety.
Entschuldigung.
Does he mean? Does JC
that
mean
sounds
like in
interesting.
Fallout 76 at people's camps they have like little shops, I guess they have, and you can put stuff inside a Is that what you mean? Like a oh, what are they called? I can't remember the term, but they're like a little
A
vending,
vending
machine,
machine,
and you
yeah.
can put your stuff in there, and then the people can go up and get it. Is that what it means? Maybe.
Entschuldigung.
Sorry.
I can't remember when I saw it or if I even saw it. I just imagined it. I don't know. I think one drunk night I was on TikTok and I was scrolling and I saw that DayZ video. Maybe it was YouTube. I have no fucking idea. It was like some PC mod shit, you know, like where you can give people something and then just hold the item in their hand and then they do something and they hold it like this and then the other player can grab it, you know.
So that'd be good.
That would
Oh,
yeah.
whatever you
already
mean,
do
yeah.
I
that
think
on
it's some
PC?
DayZ PC mod or something. I don't know. I can't remember. But that's nice, you know. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Player to player trading.
One day.
No, like walk to each other,
Yeah.
initiate an action,
You have to
promote the other
initiate the
player.
trade.
Yeah, the trade, except that you all can swap each other for shit. Yeah, we know what you mean now.
Yeah.
And even a player holds it in their hands, a player B can take it from their hands. So that'd be sick. That'd be wicked. Which would be cool for,
Well,
you know, handing over the belt and stuff, especially in the boxing world. Yep, just like Noah just said.
but you know, Entschuldigung.
That's it.
You know what? If it even gets so far that you can like hold something in your hand and like hold it that way that someone else can grab it, you know what I mean? It's like it's probably gonna be the same as with a car, you know. You're just gonna stand there and instead of grabbing it, you're gonna touch them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be sick, but that'd be
Well, I
cool.
mean,
Gonna be like
we,
this.
we already have that. We already have that problem just trying to drop things, Noah. You try to drop something
like
to someone
this.
and you just end up touching their toes all
Yep.
the time.
Yeah, yeah.
I
That's
wish
what I'm
they'd change
saying.
that
Like when you
back.
hold the item to give it to them, like to give the item to the other person, you're just gonna touch them instead of grab the item.
But then you're taking it to the next level rather than,
But maybe you'll both touch at the same time.
yeah,
Maybe
rather than
that's-
grab item off the player, maybe you could also do disarm if they've got the gun in their hand, so you can sneak up to someone and just grab their gun, disarm them.
Oh.
Ooh,
A stealth attack on
yeah.
players would be cool.
Yeah, take
Just
their
fucking
gun and-
stab
Stealth
him in
attack
the
on
fucking neck
players.
and make him bleed out.
Or if they'd have to
Yes.
tap a button to struggle on both sides, and whoever was tapping faster would get the win.
Yeah, it's just a tap off.
Yeah.
What's the latest key
Oh,
macro?
yeah.
Auto tapping for gun disarms. Done. Gotcha.
Hey, let's put it this way. All us old fellas would probably
We would
crash
lose.
the
That's
20
why I'm
year old and
retired.
younger because we know about button mashing.
That's
games.
it.
We don't want to fuck up our controllers.
No. We go back to the days of joysticks where you were smashing that single button like nothing else to get the bloke to run.
Yeah.
His hands
We
are
all
fast,
got that
boy.
insurance.
I can't type fast,
yeah,
but if it's one button, fuck me dead, I am off.
Yeah, Sega Master System summer games where you had two buttons, you had to mash one at a time.
That's it, left and right, and the legs.
Fucking, oh yeah.
All right, well, time has booted past us. We're going to kick off with some halftime show. So if we want to,
Let's go play chicken.
cameraman, if you want to
Hell
either
yeah.
take positions or go with the man, just drop your gear
Yep.
somewhere either behind the billboards or in front of the billboards. It's
People
up to
drive
you.
and get naked for me.
Usually
I'll
behind the
take a shot.
billboards is best because the cars end up all over the stage.
Hey, bartender, I don't know what's gonna
Yeah,
happen.
don't
but
do it like
can you
Noah.
watch my
because
shit,
Noah
bro.
will
Yeah.
fuck up his shit.
I'm about to get fucked up. Just
yeah,
watch
so-
my shit, bro.
Santa's
You got me.
Santa,
Santa got you.
may
Look at Santa. He got some prison tattoos. Look, like a present and what's that?
he's a badass.
Was
Snowflake.
he really? I've never
Maybe
really looked.
cocaine.
Haven't
I
you?
don't know.
He's got a
Right.
reindeer, he's got a
Dude,
present,
holy
he's got
fuck.
a
I didn't
snowflake.
Keep
notice
your
that
beard.
before.
He's a badass. Oh, bruv's getting
keep
into
your
it.
beard.
You gonna go for a run, bruv?
Ah. Oh, me?
Take that beard
I don't
off.
know. You just got naked.
Right.
Or
Just-
was that
No,
Icarus?
that's not me.
Oh, it was Icarus.
It bruvs up here.
Sandals.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
already.
okay.
They're in the
Sandals
death
tattoos are pretty
spots.
cool. But you get the same tattoos on the same arm. That's shit. Oh yeah, let me cameraman. Wait. Ah, I gotta kill the cameraman. Fucking cameramans. I'm kidding, I love you, cameraman. I love you.
I think he's dead now.
All right,
I
so
don't think
what
so.
we're going
Can anyone
to
kill me?
kick off with
I should kill myself. That's more fun.
zombie bowling. This is our little game we like to play every
I'm
week.
not dead.
Where our guests.
Shit,
Let's
shot.
go.
No, I'm gonna kill you before you kill me.
Guests
Hurry
come
up. He's
fly-
waiting for you to go
That's
in.
it.
Come on,
Hey,
hurry
mate,
up, man.
stop
Fucking
moving.
hell. Fuck, just kill me, Q. How can you be so shit, man? Ach, Junge. Meine Fresse.
Oh, yeah.
Baby.
Don't kill the zombies! Oh, nice.
Sorry, I got him. I'm such a bad shot, I wouldn't hit them either, don't worry.
So our little
Well,
game
you know
that
what'd
we
be cool?
play
If we
is
were allowed to, like, maybe just, like, with, like, little pistols or something, that when the cars will come on, we were allowed to, like, shoot them. So I could just stand here with my shotty. They come right at me, I can go, boom, in their face.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, give them a bit of risk.
all right, zombie 3.0. You want gun turret areas? Done.
Yes. Yeah. Human turrets.
Human turrets. So our little game is they come from the top of the hill in any car they choose, and they launch and need to
not allowed
take
to
out
move,
as
remember?
many Zeds as
Last
possible.
time you fucking cheated.
Yeah,
and you
no
moved.
moving.
You're not allowed to move.
Hey, well, when would I
Yeah.
ever cheat?
Oh. All right, princess.
Oh,
Rah, rah.
oh.
Damn. Wakey, wakey.
Need a teleport.
But no, fat discussion, people. Love it. See it,
That's
Nettery.
great vibe. Awesome vibe.
Is there a passenger in there? You'll know Star Roy's because he's passenger.
Yeah, I can't
Here we
see.
go.
I can't see in there.
Q side.
Yes! Nine!
Nine.
Suck it. Like a fuck no.
That's
Hey,
one
wait,
each.
sorry, I'm still alive. My car's so good. So, if I drive back up, is it like one try or is
No,
it like two?
That's your second try. You're just using a dodgy car. You might as well just murder yourself.
Alright. Yeah, just the only way out. Verpiss dich. I'm gonna do myself.
Okay.
Said me on a Friday night.
Oh, God.
The M240 saw added to the game. What's the M240 saw?
Like an electric saw?
240 saw.
Must
No,
be
it's
a-
a
Good
LMG.
weapon.
Here we go.
Over
again. Oh, he's missed.
Oh,
Close but no cigar.
I thought he was gonna land on a pitchfork. That would have been funny.
Yeah, I saw that last week. Here we go, Smoky Bob.
What? Why does he always come on my side?
Because they try and kill you. Oh, here he goes.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gone
Oh man, this
sideways.
car's shit.
Oh, I got
Oh,
one.
got it.
Oh, he got one, though.
He got one though. He got one then, bro.
He got one.
Yep.
On the bouncy castle. That's usually hard.
Yeah.
That star rolling up on his third. Final jump. So it'll gross everyone out with a bit of a lick of the old candy cane.
Nothing like watching an old man lick a candy cane in your
That's it.
face.
Yeah, well, what? Yeah, I'll pass one down here. There's one for Q.
Thank you, boss.
There you go, bro. It's going to be a long bomb for
I
bro.
didn't realise that. What Lemons was saying that The
Oh.
sword actually
Oh,
enveloped.
I got a little sideways.
Oh. How did he get it sideways like that?
I got a little bouncy. A little bouncy. It's had 3 fails. If you get 3 fails, we'll give you another try. Yeah, if you get 3 ducks, you get another
Try and
try. There you go.
Try and go left or right.
Noah.
Fuck yes!
Oh, missed it.
Shit. Oh shit.
Cute nearly died.
That.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
Q.
Oh.
Clip that. Oh, that like did
That's
that
what I
spin your
wanted, Dukes
ear?
of Hazzard.
It looked like
Oh. Oh. Oh my god.
Just good old boys.
Hey, I'm up.
All right, you two get another crack. You got golden ducks. You get another crack.
yep.
You got
Just try and
ducks.
go left or right. See how you go.
That's what I told him. Instead, he did a side spin and just fell off.
We're gonna.
Oh. Oh, there he goes. Oh, I ran out of bullets too
Cameraman's
fast out
invincible.
anyway. He is. He's tough as nails.
Ah. Nobody feeds him.
Boss.
Nobody feeds his
Oh,
camera.
the
Yeah,
old school.
5 minute break.
Ooh,
I gotta change my pants.
You need to change your pants after you just rimmed out on you.
Oh.
Rimmed out on you. That's so.
You know what?
Yeah, because you just hit the rim. Just hit the rim of the stage. That's what I'm
Yep.
talking about.
He hit the rim.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it, because Q was above the rim. Just hanging above the rim.
You're making it worse, bro.
No, it's a
You're
song.
making it worse.
Above the rim, above the rim. It's better than Rim Shaker. All I want to do is zoom, 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 zoom. I won't take myself out of this any further. Nope. Bruv's dead. Bruv's dead. Oh,
No.
shit. Here we go,
Nice,
round
eh?
2. Well, that's looking
Fucked
good.
it up, so I'm gonna go anyways. And
Oh.
I fucked it up too.
Oh,
Ah.
our tracks gets too hard, I think. Have I pushed it to the limit?
I don't know. We've seen it done though, bruv. We've
Yeah,
seen
that's
it done
true. True.
multiple times.
It's just
Multiple
very
times.
skilled.
A skill issue.
That's it.
No, you gonna give him one more, or are you
Uh,
gonna call it?
I'll give him one more. Want to see some action. We've only got one dead on the front.
Yeah. And they did get pretty close that time, so they might get it this one.
Can you shoot him? Can you see him and shoot him? They're on the other side of you, bruv. Yeah, they're up
That's
that
right.
way.
Yeah.
Oh, here we
Slower
go.
again. It doesn't matter if I lose or win. I'm a loser anyways.
No, I got it. He's into the tree.
I can see him, but I don't know if they're dead or not.
TM Tryptomine. Gotta put some arrows or something on the
Nice.
ramp like they do on the bowling lanes.
Yeah.
Well, I got that's what I thought the 3 paths will do. 1, 2, 3. Did you get them?
I'm pretty sure they're dead.
Yeah, okay.
I'm pretty sure they're dead. They haven't moved for a while.
All right, there's
Yeah.
Noah there. Noah's had his crack. He's got 3.
Oh, he actually got 2 then, did he?
Yeah, he took 2 at the back. Smashed one off and ran one over. Nearly got Q. Nearly.
Nearly. Close cigar. If the first,
How many
the first
points?
one
How many
was good.
points for killing in like a player?
Oh, we haven't worked out a
yeah.
point system yet. We officially only put the co-host in.
I mean, all right, then let's say like a player has like 2 zombies or something, right? Like he's alive.
Oh, it's gonna be more than that. It's gonna be
You know what
5.
I mean?
5.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Kills
with
you,
5,
Jim.
Noah. I'm worth 5.
No, you keep moving. You're worth 10. If you can hit you,
Yeah. See, I'm worth 10. That's even better.
that's it.
Hey, you stop it now.
I've got to be worth at least a 3.
What are you doing? Huh? Attacking me?
You
then
dive into
fucking
them. That's
aiming
the
with the gun
problem,
at me,
bro.
You fucking
You
bastard.
dive into them.
Yeah.
You like line them up.
Yeah, I run towards them with open arms.
Oh. They're running down. They can have another go if they like. No, they're coming down. All right, we'll call it there.
Oh, okay.
Not as easy as
Give
it
another
looks.
crack when
One
we're
day I will.
finished.
Ah, there's
One
plenty
day
there
I'm
for the
gonna fucking
people.
run you over. I'm gonna
Oh.
drive over your face.
Yeah, but you'll always get close with no cigar. You're bloody close that time, though, I tell you. Jesus.
You know, I
That's
didn't
it.
feel like killing you
You just
today,
got him on the
so-
rim. That's it. Little rimming. While we're here,
Look at that.
let's turn these
Bone in the
down.
plum. It's gotta taste good.
That way you don't have to
It
hear
looks
him.
like a blueberry, doesn't it? Actually looks like a blueberry.
Which blueberry is that fucking big? Fucking hell, man. I wanna have a blueberry
fatty.
that big.
They're
If
good
you look back
blueberry.
from a
Yeah.
distance, it looks,
The question
yeah,
is
looks
it
like
a
blueberry.
sweet or a sour blueberry? What
Oh.
kind
Mr.
of
Epic,
blueberry is it?
appreciate the sub.
I hope it's
Much
well,
love to you, my friend.
I hope it's just like a neutral one, like a really, really.
But I
bright
like
one just
the
before it
call out for
starts to go soft.
shootouts. That sounds all right.
What blueberry that gets you drunk? What?
Have
hell,
my
that-
co-host
just
the ability to
Plum looks
shoot.
disgusting. Look at that plum. That looks fucking disgusting.
That's a
Ugh.
yeah, that's a old man
Ugh.
ball right there. Eat it.
Well, maybe with only
Hey, don't eat my plum.
40mm gas nades.
It actually looks really cool. That looks
We're
like
just waiting
a,
for our guest to
it
come
looks
back
like
so we
a- what are
can
they called?
finish off the rest of the
Oh,
show.
they tell us
Our co-host is
prune.
going to take over.
Like a prune.
Oh,
Get it out, bruv.
looks like a dattel. What do you call it?
Get your prune out.
Holy shit.
Prune.
Yeah, it's a dried plum.
You gotta-
Pruning
it's
up.
not dried, it's cooked.
I don't think
It's
I've
baked.
seen it
It's a baked plum.
before.
Have you ever seen a baked plum?
No one has.
Hey,
You fucking
bartender.
eat them up, you ass.
Coming home with me.
that hypocrisy has been gone now. We have got rid of it.
Where'd he go?
What are you looking for?
Oh, you stole your mummy. Mummy and the egg.
The only person that thieves stuff is the guy in blue.
Oh,
What?
wait, Santa. It's Santa in the egg.
Stop accusing me of stealing stuff. I mean,
He's
if you want to
drinking
buy
vodka.
something, something, I got an experimental egg thing with the Santa in it, with tattoos and shit. And he's like, not a Santa, he's like the fucked Santa. You know, you wanna. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll sell you. I'll
fucked
sell you the Santa for
He's
that.
It's
he's the
European
mall
Championship
Santa.
belt right
That's
here.
the style he is. He's a mall
That's-
Santa. Not quite the one that comes to visit you,
Oh
but
no,
the,
you don't want to sell me.
the one getting paid $8
I
an
can't tell you
hour.
this. I can't tell you this, but I want you to look at it.
I
and
can
that's
sell
what
you
gives me
these
that-
sneakers. You wanna buy these sneakers for your beautiful beard? I want you to shave off that beard and give me that beard, please.
Get a little closer to me, bro. I'm retired, but I'm still old.
That's it.
I can get
All
down.
right, if
you
you're
know what I'm saying?
retired, then
Hey,
take
hey,
the
stop
shoes
pressing.
and the egg.
Stop pressing the gas for their stuff. You can rob them at the end.
Okay.
I don't want to rob anyone. I want
You
to
know, or you
trade.
could-
know?
All right, so
You could just walk up the road and get some.
zombie bowling. I think we should have let the cameraman drive. Just saying. Just saying.
I did on the last
Well,
one.
which brings
No,
me to my
no,
next
no,
point.
No offense,
Don't,
but
don't drink and drive.
Don't drink and drive, people. That's what it's all
Drink and
about.
drive. I mean, don't.
All right, we're going to hand the reins over to our co-hosts for them to bombard
Yeah.
you with some questions.
Oh, perfect timing.
we had a chat and we decided that we're actually going to do it like a collective, you know, like
Ooh.
a collective chat. like a instead of doing, we're not going to do a one-on-one. We're just going to have a little, we're going to have a little discussion.
Just throw a topic
So
up.
I mean,
combo?
maybe throw a topic up. I mean, maybe probably not the topic
Try to
when
go.
we were that we were talking
I-
about before the podcast started.
Topic
Or
change.
maybe
Yeah, I
I
think
don't know.
so.
See, what happens
Maybe need a
is
topic
I
change.
don't know.
there is a
I
time
quite
where the
enjoy
peasant
the topic,
leaves.
Do you think?
The peasant leaves and goes
think
over
that
there to do his
it's
outro,
suitable?
and then the co-hosts start
mean,
to
if
dig.
you-
So we don't
maybe.
know what they dug up.
Fucking hell. Well, let us ask. Hey, what do you think? Hey, you what was your name again?
Story.
What? Fuck it. Yeah, what do you think?
Starry.
Like the topic that we were talking about earlier, and like about like 10 million zombies. What do you think?
It's
Do
a
you
close
think that's
talk. I
like?
don't mind him.
Do you think we can talk about this now, or do you think that's something we shouldn't talk about?
Well,
If you want to beat up on
Cameraman,
zombies,
cameraman.
whether they're
Yeah, I can.
4 feet tall or regular sized,
Mm.
by
Yeah.
all means,
It's
do it.
alright.
You know, ain't nothing wrong
We
with
were
beating
talking
up
about-
a
I
zombie.
got another
Okay,
thing to talk
Alright,
about
go.
then. Me
Okay.
first. Mm.
yeah, okay, yeah, all right.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
See,
One
far
second.
away.
He stops.
all right. Apologize for that. Um,
He farted.
imagine, right? So you're on a road in Daisy, and like about to hit Berezino, right? And you think you're gonna loot something, so you go loot him, and then you enter that house, and when you enter the house, you see two freshies, and these two freshies, they just sitting there, sitting in the bedroom, all naked, eating candy cane next to each other, and then someone, I don't know why, but someone shoots arrows at them, and then these hearts appear, and someone records it. The cameraman. The cameraman is still, yeah, he's also there. So, and then he uploaded, yeah, that's like DayZ porn. Anyways, how many zombies do you think you could kill if they're like super small and shit? Like, how many 8-year-old zombies do you think you could kill?
Peasant. Peasant. How many?
It's right. And what would your preferred weapon be before killing these little miniature zombies?
Eight-year-old
Would you like a
zombies.
bat?
Yeah.
Some Nucky Dusties? An M4?
I was just a little confused of what the
I
start
like to go
was about.
fisticuffs. I like to go fisticuffs
We're
with
just-
the little
Hey,
8-year-old
look, it's
zombies.
not about the start.
Just
it's
setting
about
the
how we
scene, I think.
finish.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
So in other
Ah, I
words,
thought you meant the
are we
sound
talking
something
like
else.
child zombies, like child-sized zombies, or
Yeah.
miniature zombies, like
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
like as big as your ankle?
Yeah, child zombie, yeah.
That
Like
child,
that,
Yeah.
that hospital, that hospital in Novaya Petrovka, they had it was a facility of children's hospital. So there was a bunch of 8-year-olds that just went rampage.
Oh, knuckle
What do you do?
dusters for
How many can you
sure.
knock out?
Knuckle dusters for
Man,
sure.
I just want to
It's
go
like 10
fisticuffs.
million.
And just
It's like
yeah,
10
and
that- how
million
many-
child
windmills.
zombies, so how many could you kill?
How many are you taking out though? That's the thing. Before you get
I'm
overrun.
25.
Well, how many are in the
25
hospital?
easy.
Are we
8-year-olds.
all right? There's
Okay.
there's 600 of them in that hospital. 600. I think that's a nice number.
Only
Oh.
600?
Oh god,
600. Okay, it's
You
you.
mean only?
It's you and your cameraman. You and your cameraman. You rocket up to this. Rocket up to the hospital. Right, there's 600 8-year-olds in this hospital,
Zombies.
and if
I'm gonna be like,
zombies. Yeah, sorry. Thank you for adding zombies on the end. There's
No,
not
I got you, I got
8-year-old
you.
children in the
Little zombie
hospital. You killed them.
I give them a little look and I tell them, you know what, you better back up or you're gonna get this thing right here. You don't want this. And we're like, wow. And then we're, oh.
Oh,
And then he's gonna take that. And then, and then those zombies won't take none. I could beat about 25 before they overcome me and take out my legs. Probably bite me in the legs and then I'm out.
Do you
Gnaw it
think
on
these
your
zombies
ankles.
will spit and scratch you? Like children zombies always do?
Yeah. So you think that they'll take your legs? You think that's the first thing that they're going to go for, not your brains or your head or anything? You think
No, I
Yeah,
think
because
they're just
I'm-
leg,
I think they'll
they're leg
climb.
eaters?
Well, if
Yeah, but,
any
if
of
you-
our,
I think they'll
any of the typical lore is gonna happen, you take out the head, you eliminate the zombie. So if I can knock him out, good to go. I can
But you
take
know,
about
it's not
25
like-
before.
Gas them.
It's
You
not
want to
like
gas a hospital full of 8-year-old zombies.
No,
That'd be
I would just want to use my hands.
You would
Hey,
use your
but
bare hands
what
on
if
them.
like it's like
Yeah.
600 zombies at once?
Yeah,
you know, it's
I
like,
don't know.
or like a
I
wave
don't know to
of
be
10 or
impressed
something.
or worried that he just wants to use his hands.
Yeah, I just want to use fisticuffs. Watch out.
Keeps it personal.
Like strangulation and stuff. You just just kill them.
Mm-hmm. I said, I
Watch the
feel
li-
for you, baby. Boom.
Entschuldigung. Entschuldigung.
Watch the life leave their
Right.
eyes. That sort of thing.
Yes, sir, Pastor.
Okay.
I mean, you know, it's like 600 zombies, you know, like children zombies, you know, they're like spitting and scratching and screaming and fucking loud and annoying and all that shit, you know, like zombie children normally are, like 8-year-old zombie children. And yeah, it's not like a wave of 10 and then another wave of 10. It's like, no, it's 600 at once. So they're all just
All
gonna
in
be
one
running
building.
at you,
Oh,
fucking
all at once.
screaming and jumping
Oh.
at you and
That's a full horde.
scratching and biting and spitting at you. What are you gonna do? You can't do shit, man.
You'd have
They're gonna
to.
run at you.
You'd have to funnel
You're
them.
blind there,
You can't
fucking
use your
crying
fisties,
for
you
your
can't
mom.
use
Yeah, but you'd have to.
Can't
Your
swim
bare
anymore.
hands.
You'd have
It's
to
too
funnel
many.
them.
You need like a gun
Yeah.
for it, you know. You need like a fat gun or like a lot of ammunition for that.
No, you
man.
just crawl into an air vent, head first, so they come at your feet and just keep kicking. Because there's only one or two that could get into that
Keep
air vent.
kicking.
Just keep kicking, and
Oh yeah.
that's all you can do. Because otherwise they're going to overwhelm you.
Chat, how many could you take out? We want to know how much Chat reckons they could deal with.
Yeah, what are you up
Yeah, how many
against?
8-year-olds
And how they
could you
do it,
kill?
If
and
you-
how they
If
do
you've
it.
got children,
Yeah,
think
yeah.
about your children and think about 600 coming at you and how many you can fucking murder.
Oh, God.
I actually
I don't
think.
know.
I
you-
actually think.
My kids are feral
should
and I'll
send
be
your-
so fucking worried.
Yeah. I think that Star Wars should actually send in the cameraman
First.
with a grenade, and
Yeah,
then he goes in.
I think so.
afterwards to get
Suicide the
cleans up
cameraman in.
the stragglers.
But you will only
Throw a
take out
couple
like
of iPhones in the
10 or
crowd,
50 of
that'd
them.
be
You know?
Damn, trip
That's
to mind.
suicide bomber. You
Throw a
won't- you
couple of
won't take out many, you know,
iPhones
it's
into
like
the crowd
50 or something.
and bail. Done. Watch them fight over the
A
iPhones.
few
Yeah, right. They're gonna
tablets.
kill each other for the iPhones then.
I mean, to be fair, kids with
It's all
iPhones in their hands now are pretty much zombies anyway.
Yeah. And don't forget some V-Bucks and some G-Coin.
That's
Throw that
it.
towards them.
God.
That's it. Josie says, just kids in general. Put me in Walmart. I'll take out at least 30 of the annoying little bastards. That's what I'm talking about, Josie. That's what I'm talking about.
30. We're talking 600, Josie. There's 600 of them though in one building.
Yeah, but he's gonna die after 30.
Queen
you
Peasant,
know?
all
He
of
kills
them.
Oh, he's gonna
30, then
die
the
Just
other
mini
ones he'll
zombies
kill.
at that
I feel
point.
good
Yeah.
about 25. I feel good about 25. Easy. Knockout.
I think I would just give up and lie on the ground and think, fuck this.
It's too
No, you
hard.
gotta
That's
fight
what
a
I do
little
in
bit.
real
You
life
gotta
when I have my children. I just go and lie
You wanna
down
run
and
through
go,
at
fuck
least a bunch of
this.
Just lie down and think,
gonna
yeah,
lie
fuck this. It's not gonna work anyway. So it's too many. It's too many. Even if I take out like 100. it's like
Yeah,
another
30 is
500.
respectable.
Can't do
I'd
it.
say 25 to 30 before you got overrun if you're in a hallway. In a field style where they
25 to
do,
30.
you see those guys on YouTube and TikTok, they do like, you know, 3 big Bowsers versus all the little mushrooms, a million mushrooms, and see how they go. I reckon if it was a DayZ player versus little Zeds, I reckon you get to about, you couldn't cover all sides. So yeah, you'd be bashing here, but you'd be getting smashed all around you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'd just be taking out your legs, so they'd be breaking your legs quicker and shit.
Yep,
So then what are you gonna do?
you go on then.
Baby
Sad.
leg, you know?
Oh, very interesting discussion. Very interesting
Wait,
discussion.
no, I mean, if
Yeah.
you break, I mean, we're still in the hospital, right? In the children's hospital. So if you break into the room with all the medication and shit, you can just stab them with something. You know, just,
Oh,
give them- I
stab
thought
it.
you were gonna
Fuck
say you
that.
just
you
give
know,
them,
fucking
like-
stab it in the
No,
eye
you
or
just,
something, and then
You
they
just
can't see
juice
shit.
Like
yourself
Ritalin
up.
or something.
No, you just
Like-
juice yourself up.
Yeah.
You take
get
all
high
the
and stab it in the eye.
Ritalin. Take all the
Why are
drugs.
you gonna give it to the zombies? Yeah.
Well, I'm going out. I'm going out.
yourself.
Fine. blow your fucking mind out. These Zeds are coming through the door and you're just tripping balls on about 40 different chemicals. I can't play today,
Yeah, it's a
Charlie. I
children's
can't
hospital,
play
JC.
today. Yeah, it's a children's hospital. You can blow it up.
Yeah, children's hospital.
He's
Yeah.
playing.
600 children in the hospital. How do you kill them?
That's it.
In DC.
And they-
Yourself in a room,
Zombie
get high
children.
and cry.
Sorry. Well, actually, okay, but before we finish up, I'll just say that the way it started, we were just talking about players in general, and we were actually talking about like how savage like 12-year-olds are as players.
As players
They're
themselves.
as players themselves, and then the conversation actually sort of went from, okay, how do you take them down? How do you take down 12-year-olds? And then we went through all different ages. I don't know, eight just seemed
What was the middle ground? It was a good
was a middle
Yeah,
ground.
middle ground between babies.
Distract them with
babies and
TikTok
12-year-olds.
videos.
Another thing that we couldn't end the conversation because you just spawned live directs, you know, as of channel.
Well, you could see
Yeah,
it
he's
coming,
just spawned in. So we
You
were
didn't
saying
spawn
that what
Idiot.
if like you're stuck in a what do you call this, where all the pensioners live? What do you call that shit?
A retirement
Oh
home.
yeah,
What
we're
if
up
you
to
gotta kill, like-
70-year-olds. That's right.
Yeah, what if you gotta kill like 670-year-olds? Like, how many could you kill of them? You know?
Yeah.
I mean,
All right,
yeah,
last
but-
question. Yeah, how many fair
They
chat
can't do shit,
had
you know?
in the retirement home? 600 70-year-old
Well, that'd be
zombies.
easier because
in a
they're
retirement home.
already slightly
already dead.
damaged.
Half-
Not
Slightly
already dead.
damaged.
Hey, you could just take out the legs. You wouldn't even
Already
have to kill
half
them.
dead.
I mean, some of them are in a wheelchair,
Oh,
right?
no.
You know, like some of them.
To be fair,
some of them
what
are
are they
sitting in a
gonna do?
wheelchair. They can't even move a muscle. Some are dementia. You know, they don't even know what the fuck is going on. They're
70's
just
not
sitting there,
that
be like,
old.
what?
They
They're
don't
not
know.
all
They
evil.
don't even know they're zombies. They don't even know they're
Some of
zombies.
them-
Get that diet.
You know,
They
some
just
of
think
them,
they're
they got,
feeling
like,
better
all
that
these
day, can get
machines
up and walk.
Yeah. They're just like, I'm old today. It's all no big deal.
But you could just like pull 600 or 500 cables and then you win. You know what I mean?
Oh, Jesus.
You need to go to a
But
retirement
you'd have no
home.
problem about getting. You'd have no problem about getting bit because they just nub on you with these little gummies and you.
That's it. They got dentures.
You know, they can't.
Once
they can't
again,
move them.
they're
lying in the
only
bed.
70. I
That's
must
it.
say, my mum's 70 and she's more fit and active than me. She would outrun
know,
me,
She'd run rings
out-fitness
about
me
ya?
anytime.
There's
Yeah,
like
100%.
different,
Fuck yeah.
you know, like there's some healthy ones, and then there's the ones that lie in the bed and wait for their death, you know. So
That's why I
Oh,
never.
yeah.
That's why I never get in the
Same
chair or
as
never get in the
children,
bed.
there's, like,
You
also
look after
healthy
yourself when
children.
you're older.
Yeah, when you're older. Not now. Don't look after yourself now, just when you're
Yeah.
older.
That's
No, no.
it.
still too young. Just don't give a fuck.
All
until
right.
it's late.
Well, that was a very
Yeah,
interesting
boss, how we
takeover.
do? Did we do good this week?
Yep, 100%. I like that. How would you survive versus 600 little kid zombies, and how would you survive against 600 elderly zombies? Yep, you're fucked either
Kenja's
way.
zombies.
Although the older ones would have more knowledge, they.
Oh shit!
Whoa,
oh
whoa.
shit!
Ah!
Oh, now I got sent back.
Santa!
Put
He's
him back
aggressive.
in his,
Santa!
put
That's
him
it.
back in his
Hey, you
hole.
can't
That's
get
it.
back
We
here.
ain't finished yet. Hey, we
here.
ain't finished yet.
Hey, come back here.
That's it. Put your Santa back in. I need to,
Oh, no.
I need to interview you.
The podcast's
time.
not done yet. We just met our segment's done.
Oh no! You got the peasant. Don't kill Santa. It's not his fault. It's not his fault. It's abuse.
I'm sorry,
It's
Santa.
abuse.
Polka, polka.
Shit. Fucking hell, I keep missing. Don't kill him. No, Santa.
Oh!
No. Yeah,
Gotta get
anyways,
close
fuck
up
you,
to
the
Santa.
get me
You
a
didn't
treat.
bring me any gifts this year. Fuck you, you cunt. Fucking piece of shit, man. You tattoos and shit. You
All right.
fuck you,
Thanks
Santa.
for the drinks.
Watch the wellies.
I apologize.
That's all right.
All right.
I apologize.
No,
My friend.
that's why. Oh, well,
God damn!
that's how easy it is to beat up the elderly.
This
Now we
is
need
the second time.
now we need a young one.
This is the second time this week that I've been given a bloody heart attack.
How
That's
many
it.
I apologize.
mummies could you kill?
All right. Now,
Could I have that back? Is that too soon?
no, you lost it.
It is a MILF.
oh, no, you
so
got
be
it.
careful.
That's
I
an
got it.
old
I got it.
name, yeah.
You got to look
It's milf
after
love.
Noah's mum, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
She said, well, I'm gonna fucking break your leg and then I'm gonna fucking shoot you, you fucking asshole.
Hey,
Shut the fuck
we can purge a stage soon. It's nearly purge time.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
was
fuck.
accident. I didn't know he was aggressive. He
Yeah,
had been docile the whole night, and then I think he drank so much vodka. My bad.
it gets like that.
He gets
That's
enraged.
that's
Right,
why
yeah.
Santa does a good job. He cruises past all the alcoholic countries first, and then he gives to the rest. That's why if you get bad presents to the UK or the US, that's the Aussies' fault. We apologise. New Zealand starts it off, and that's just how it is. Yeah, we had Cupid's arrow. If we had Cupid's arrow, we could have bring him back, maybe. Right. Let's get into Staraway Sniper's little adventure, soup boxing. Do you want to tell us about it? How it started? Why you guys did it? How you got involved with Mr. Icarus there?
Oh well, we started this little business called Starboy Promotions in association with Soup, and we've hosted a bunch of fight nights. But our basic goal was to be the official Daisy Boxing League, uh, and that's what we've done. We got records, we got rankings. We keep those for the people so that they can maintain that status against the best of the best in the Daisy universe. We currently have 3 champions, so it's been exciting. We're gonna do an event pretty soon as well.
Oh, very nice. Yep, I fought one of the champions. They definitely hold up to their definitely names. Can we ask what was the first event like? Where did you kick it off,
Uh,
and how did it go?
well, I've been playing Daisy for a while, but I started getting into RP, and I had an old nemesis from the Brotherhood. It was an RP character faction group, and this gentleman named Odin. He was the leader, and there was a server meeting, and I came to it, and I challenged Odin to a battle, of fisticuffs, for the territory of Citipole, and as well as the New Beginning Championship. And then from there, I whooped him, and went on to bigger and better things.
Well, that's pretty cool, isn't it? So using that RP aspect, gain yourself some land, but that was the kickoff.
Yes, sir.
They are very professionally run and organised. What's your secret to a good event?
Um, I think the secret is probably the staff. I mean, I got a great group of Daisiers that have used the systems that we put in place to make the event what it is. There's Icarus right here, our cameraman. He's the brain of the operations, as I like to say. There's that one guy. He's the head of security.
Yep.
That's literally his name, that one guy. We have TJ Quinn. There's also Ethan. They're the medical team. They're a father and son duo. We have
Sick.
Lotka. He's in the marketing. Yeah, and then Burgundy Bruh. He's a part of our security, as well as Andy. He's part of the pyrotechnics. And we even have a halftime show with Mr. Sheriff Billy from Cami PD. I think you may have heard of that server before.
Yep, we've heard of Cami PD.
But yes, sir. I think the secret is just the love of it. I love fighting. I love the aspects of Daisy. I love the aspects of fighting. So I like to incorporate those two. And used to be a former fighter myself, so it's kind of fun to RP on this aspect.
That's pretty cool, actually. That's good that you got such a large staff that run the whole events.
Oh yeah, man. They help us out. We usually run a 32 slot server, but they do a pretty good job, and we usually have minimal deaths. Everybody does fairly well, and we even deal with the 12-year-olds as we have to always deal with, and they seem to behave themselves.
Damn savages.
That's it. They're the most savage fighters.
The savages.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, they're a beast in the ring as well. So some of the top ring fighters are 12-year-olds,
12-year-olds, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
got smacked
savage.
up by a 14-year-old the other day. Well, actually, all three of us did. All got knocked out by a 14-year-old.
Yeah,
Three of
about
us.
It's all about the technique. If you can go in and out, use your overhands properly, if the server's got unlimited stam, if you got something in your hand, there's a bunch of variables to fighting already that a lot of people don't realize. But we kind of make these rules in the fighting league that make it to where it's an actual challenge.
Yep, it's just not a
Actually, just
blockathon.
can I ask a question just real quick, bruv?
Yeah, fire
Just
in.
when you're saying
Yeah,
about
dive
having
in
things
anytime.
just, you know how you're just saying about having something in the hand, like say you had a glow stick or something like that. But what about gloves and the
Yeah,
type of
so
gloves? Do they make a difference?
So not necessarily. There's maybe some wear and tear damage. So before cutting happens, that might be a factor. But as far as the impact in the battle and the fight, it just makes it more of an interesting battle because it makes it more bloody, if anything. But one thing we kind of hope to accomplish is we create such an impact on DayZ with the official boxing league that maybe the devs give us a little bit of boxing gear. You know what I mean? Maybe some boxing gloves with some stamina effects within the boxing Daisy elements, and maybe some just certain
Some
things like
booties?
that, just to make it
It's
unique.
some
Yeah,
8
maybe some
ounce and
Booties?
shorts,
16 ounce
some.
gloves. That way you don't. 16
Yep,
ounce
some a
being,
robe,
yeah, robe.
maybe a boxing robe.
Fuck, go
Yep,
for robe. That'll
something like
change
that.
my outfit altogether.
Oh, it'd be
hmm
so good.
Be a little wizard. You could be a wizard at that point.
Nah, Hugh
But anyway.
Hefner.
Yeah, so many
Here you
possibilities. With your Cupid arrows.
Yeah,
You
guess,
have to with his
and my
Cupid
panel will
arrows.
get Playboy bunny ears and little outfits. Fuck
hmm
yes, let's do this.
Oh, imagine if you had like you had this mansion and then like you're like Hugh Hefner and then like you take like your wounded soldiers, go, come on, we're gonna take you to Hugh and he's gonna make you all better, and then like you take him up to the mansion and he shoots you with the Cupid arrows.
That's it. See, that's all love.
Shit. All better, yeah, all
hmm
love.
That's cool. It's cool.
Yep.
Can anyone get you to come to their server for an event, or how do you organise the event on your server?
Well, like I said, we had three champions right now, and we've actually gone to multiple servers and done these events. We call it a tournament of champions.
Yep.
We host these events at the people's servers where we go in, and we get some of their fighters, other fighters from our league, and they challenge for the title. And once they get the championship, they get to defend that title in the Soup League, where their records, rankings all maintain in top 10 to almost up to 50 fighters. And
Wow.
may the best man win. You know, that's basically what it boils down to. There's a lot of good fighters out there. They've implemented the new Y button system where you can throw overhands, and that's really changed the game since the past year. So it's getting exciting. We're doing an event on February 24th as well.
Yep, that's a big Royal
Oh,
Rumble. So
nice.
we'll get on to what is the next event on the calendar. It's on the 24th of Feb.
Well,
Tell us about it.
yes, sir. It's like I said, it's the Royal Rumble. We're gonna have about at least six different hand-to-hand combat fights, including the Royal Rumble. We'll have two number one contender fights, and then as well as the Cami PD Championship, where Jimmy James is going up against Silly Sanders in a head-to-head bout, and winner gets the Cami PD Championship. So it's exciting. And then following that, we do a Royal Rumble where we get all the crowd, everybody involved that comes to the event, and they get to participate where we'll do just like what the WWE does, where there's wrestling, and they'll have a fighter's music come out, and they'll get to send them out, and then every 15 seconds, another fighter comes in, and then it just keeps going until there's no more fighters, and then the last man standing, he earns himself a title shot against the server that you went to, the Eras RP Championship. So
Yep.
we'd also like to send you a special guest invite to that Royal Rumble if
Ooh,
you're not busy, but I know you're a man of busy time.
that's
So
on the 24th.
I just want to extend that out.
Yeah, definitely. We'll get
Yes, sir.
the Sue promotes on our Discord. So if you want to get the details of that, we'll pump it out there. So you can find out the date and we'll go out. I think the 24th I looked as a Saturday, so it just depends on the time. But we might be able to schedule it in.
Yeah, I think
It'd
it's
be good.
yes, sir. It's scheduled at 3 p.m. So I know it does conflict with the current time right now. So I'll try to work on a UK time as well,
That's it,
and
UK and
make this
Aussie
thing
time.
worldwide. Yes, sir.
Yep.
UK and Aussie time. Make it a little bit more efficient for everybody. So that's to be continued. We're going to continue this. We got plans to do it for a while, so we'll be keeping it going in DayZ. So we're not going nowhere.
Yeah, nice. I was
Star Wars
actually, my
promotions.
next question is what is the future for Soup and Staroid Promotions? What do we got?
Well, we got a bunch of plans. We've we've been thinking about it. We're gonna do this for at least a year and keep it pumping out where we keep the records and rankings going.
Yep.
Keep expanding on the servers, the multi-universe of DayZ, where we go to specific servers. We're currently scouting out servers like Unwritten and Paradox RP, common RP servers that do a lot of RP action, and we like to get roleplay characters involved as well. It's a good way to get their reputations out there in the DayZ community, and that's basically our overall goal. Along with that, we wanted to expand on getting the developers to do some of the things for us, um, and just basically surround ourselves with the best fighters, champions at in the DayZ universe, and test themselves on our platform.
Yeah, nice. I do have a question for Icarus, actually, being the cameraman he is.
What's that?
How did you get involved, and where do you put all your footage and stuff like that? Where does that go?
Footage goes to Shoot Games YouTube channel, and I got involved because I like to play with Steroy, and he does the boxing stuff, and it's hard to control people,
Yep.
and I like the challenge of building and the designing of different structures to control people in game instead of putting rules on them and expecting.
Oh,
Like we talked
nice.
about, like 12-year-olds are savages, so they're not going to listen, especially if you get them in a group of 10 or something. So we try to build and design the ring, and
Oh, so you do
that's
all
what I
the
enjoy.
you do all the ring designs and stuff like that for the
Yep.
servers. It's not the owners themselves that build
Yeah,
the servers.
yeah, he's
Oh,
the
so you just
pinky, I'm
send
the
it to them
brain.
as a file, and then
I mean,
they just add it into their server? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I design all the mods and stuff for most of them. Andy's designed a couple in that server, but yeah, and I like to watch the crowd and see what they do, and I'll change the designs as the events happen. So see where
it
they
makes him a
exploit
little bit
things, and
more.
I'll fix it.
It makes him more
Yeah,
advanced, and then we adapt to the crowd as they come in. And he's been really good at building multiple arenas for multiple servers. We've done combinations with Eras, Camu PD. Um, and his designs are, like he said, just built to focus on the event rather than the outside interference.
Yeah.
And it eliminates that, and it allows us to actually do what we wanted to do: is go in there and have a good time, enjoy the event, and get to do what we came to do. Just have a good time.
And
Not have the nuisance.
And a big shout out to you and your staff because being on Era RP, there was even a point there that I was standing behind the bars and I just walked up to the what do you call it and asked to get in. They knew exactly who I was. They opened up, let me in, closed the door, locked it all up, and even to the point when I was standing in the corner just filming, I was getting fed, I was getting looked after. So not only were they looking after you guys, but they were also looking after myself who was watching and, promoting the service. So, a big shout out to you and your staff. It was absolutely wicked event.
Oh yeah, we're growing in terms of staff size. We're recently just got the concession stand. Officer Ryan, he's been getting the food going, so everybody can just go by and get free food. It's not even about the money. We're just really trying to get the exposure out there. People can come out there and get some free peaches, drinks, all the good stuff, and make it easy for them so that they don't even have to worry about that. They just have to focus on their fighting for voting for the best fighter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, getting them watching the fights and punching on.
Hmm.
What is the best way to contact you guys to organise you onto a server?
Well, we're on the Soup server, so there's a Discord link for that, as well as Soup Games, as he mentioned. But if you're in Discord, you can also DM Starroy Sniper. And if you're interested in becoming a fighter or just a guest in one of the events, I'll get you set up, and then we'll make sure you're on the list. So if there's ever like an overage of people coming in, uh, we can make it a private whitelist, so that way we can get everybody in that's SVP'd, so to speak.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. So there's the Discord there if you want to get involved. If you're a server owner or if you're a streamer out there and want to come and help these guys promote it or even get involved, get yourself up on the fighters leaderboard, which I believe Greedy is with a record of 0-1. Definitely have to go out and fix that one up. At least need to get a 50-50. Can't go out in a losing streak. But
I
absolutely,
think it's fucking awesome idea. I think it's so brilliant.
yeah.
And the fact that, like, just to confirm again, and you guys, this is like, you mentioned how much crew you had and the time and effort you guys put in and the coding and everything. Basically, it's like when you arrange a kids party, you know, and you can't be bothered doing it yourself, so you just hire someone, you know. But you guys are doing this for free, like
Yeah, we
completely
do it
free.
We do it because we like it. When it comes to the fighters and the guests, they can always go back and look at their favorite fighter or be the fighter themselves and check themselves out in the top 10 rankings, see where they've done as far as fighting everybody in the servers. And then I also keep an eye on those things, a very close eye. So I give these people an opportunity to like truly earn their shot, and they take it serious as well. You know, I think it makes it fun. Um, it just keeps adding more and more characters as the days go by. So it's been exciting. February 24th,
Yeah.
it's the Royal Rumble. I hope either you guys, if you're interested in coming, I welcome you guys as well.
Yeah, definitely go.
Yeah, for
If
sure.
I
What day
can't
would
get
that
out,
be?
Yeah.
go and I think it's a Saturday. So I think you're at
Saturday?
work, but I might
Which
be
is
able
us?
to.
Same thing.
Yeah, Saturday for
Oh,
us,
yeah,
Friday.
yeah.
To listen to me.
Yeah, it just depends on
Friday
who's
morning for
Saturday.
us?
I don't know who's Saturday.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I'll track down.
When,
What
where, what?
I'll get a
Oh yeah,
Discord
because
event
he's Aussie
going.
time.
Yeah, we're 14 hours
oh
apart.
yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I'll get a Discord
All
event
right, I'll
up and
put it in my
rolling.
Discord too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where can I see
uh,
the event? I would definitely be there. Maybe beat up some people or something.
That's it.
Mhm.
No one likes to throw hands, so
There we
maybe
go.
Beat up some-
maybe you could be the
Make sure there's
representation.
12-year-olds there. We want to beat up the
A
12-year-olds.
TVP
Make
box
sure there's
off, you know?
12-year-olds.
Yeah, awesome.
That's it, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Even yourself, bruv, with your death match, you could isolate yourself an area, invite your crew over, organise your own Smiley
Thinking that.
death metal belt, and that way you can fight
Hell
for the
yeah.
title and get them in.
Got the perfect spot.
Yeah, death matches are good because you can
Yeah,
just
yeah.
drive everyone out there.
Oh, fuck
That'd be
yeah.
fun.
There we
I'm
go.
always looking for new title contenders.
That's it. That's what it's all about. And Noah can go and represent TPP, and he could be our TPP fighter.
Yeah, I'm gonna
He's really good.
Maybe
get there.
maybe we-
I'm gonna get
maybe
there
we can
drunk as
host
fuck.
one here.
Haven't practiced anything yet.
Well,
we
that's
can get some of the podcast representatives and do a tournament real quick, and then we actually get an actual champion.
an actual champion.
Yeah.
Get the season,
fight the
get the
extra
guests
champion?
of season one to come out to represent
any
the
guests?
fighter of season one. Every season, we just
Mm-hmm.
get all our guests together, see who's the toughest, and they can be the alpha for the season.
I like it.
And they can represent the TPP.
That's it, 100%.
Actually, can I propose something? Can I propose something if it's all right with you, bro? What if, you know how we usually do, kill each other after here?
Yep.
What if we had like a little mini boxing match instead to
Yeah.
take out the show?
The Royal Rumble at the end.
Oh,
Little
yeah.
sample. Little sample.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting the theme of it today.
Better-
Lay down your
I'm
guns and bring
retired.
up your fists.
I'm retired, but
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
put the fisticuffs up again.
He's already
Yeah,
little-
can we beat up your cameraman then, maybe?
They mean itching to beat
Oh, no,
up your
I'm happy to
cameraman.
beat up Q.
I don't even know what the trash
I'm
boy
happy
is
to
or
beat
the
up
trash
Q.
something.
beat you
Yeah.
up.
I got no
what the
idea.
fuck? You fucking bastard.
Yeah, maybe the
well,
three of
I'm
us could go
gonna fight you
against each
after.
other, and you guys could be
Fucking
the
beat
ref,
your
and you
bastard.
can do
That's
your
it.
camera thing.
Okay.
Well,
we can do that. We'll
See
get
the
you on the
winners out of
records.
us three.
if that's the case,
We'll get you on the
Yeah.
records and
do
rankings.
you want to give him a little run in and start him the fight, and we'll pull up the show right then. We appreciate, firstly, before
Yeah.
this goes crazy, you
Right.
guys coming out for the show.
Hey, wait,
Absolute legends.
wait.
Check them
Shooting
out
game.
at Soup if you want to know more about
Appreciate
the
you.
boxing events. Or you can always at
Wait.
Starroy Sniper. On my Discord is Starroy Sniper Boxing. They've got their own channel there. And of course, appreciate the crew coming out. Panel, absolutely wicked podcast. Great discussions. Love your work.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was a good
one.
stuff.
Was a good one.
Nice vibe. Great
Yes, sir.
guest.
Appreciate y'all
Thanks,
having us.
guys.
Do you know what we
Thank y'all
start
for
off
letting
with?
me Come again and
Yeah, good
kick
people.
y'all's brain.
100%. So let's get ready to rumble.
No, wait, actually, I wanna ask something before
Okay.
we do this.
Oh,
Wait, so
hold on.
where can I?
Oh,
Go
I'm
away!
missing it
This
every
is gonna
time.
be a 1v1.
okay,
Go
sorry.
away.
All right, we're going to take
Go
our
away.
clothes off anyway. All right, talk while we get, because we've got
So-
vests on.
All right. First off, let's
First,
go ahead.
fuck the guns, throw them away. So where can I see the events? You know, like, what if I want to join and beat up some people?
just-
Where can I see that?
Just DM me, Jadenator9000. That's my gamer tag, and then I'll
yeah, we'll
get you set
definitely not
up.
forget that.
That's it. Or I've got the Discord
and then
in the chat, and
I'll
I've got the
send you a link.
Discord in mine. Yeah.
and Peasants
Oh, there
always
you go.
taking care of us. So, but aside from that,
Just-
we're gonna go get these two going. We got the man in blue.
Yeah.
We got
That's
the man
it.
in black.
yeah.
All
This
right,
is Star
them
Wars
two first.
Promotions. Greedy
Yeah.
Peasants podcast. Let's get it on. Fight.
Hey, come on, asshole! Come on, fucking insult me
First one
early.
to
I'm gonna
knock
beat
out.
the shit out
Hey,
of
stay
you,
on
fucking
stage.
asshole.
loser.
Stay on the stage. Stay on the stage. No backing out from the
Yeah,
stage.
sorry.
Tight
Qualified.
ring. That's it. Tight ring.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, it's close. Can control the overhand.
Hey, stay on
folks.
stage, Q. Stay
Fire
on
is a
stage.
beast. It's dangerous, folks. It's a fire.
Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you coming out to the podcast today. Don't
He's
forget,
gonna get it, folks. Using overhand.
If you fall in a
Ow!
well, you're out. If you fall in,
it couldn't take it. It couldn't take it. We're not going to find out what happened. What happened to the crash? Damn! Get the fuck. Oh, well, we'll be able to say the server name. If you want to come in and punch on, you're more than welcome to. We just fucking crashed. Update time. That was the Peasants podcast. We'd like to thank you all for coming out. If you want to get involved, that is the server name. The password is a small s2e3, and that will get you back into the, what do you call it? Big shout out to Starro Promotions and Soup for coming out for the absolutely wicked chat. Big hats off to everybody for
What do you mean?
what happened? I broke. Oh, you beat him up? Did you beat Q
Oh
up?
man, you missed it.
No, I
Oh.
know, I'm dirty. It all crashed on me.
Yeah, just look at Q. Fucking.
Like any game, we never see who wins. So I guess we'll
yeah,
say,
you know
I'm
what?
still alive.
in
not
honor
gonna-
of Q,
We're
we're
not
going to
going to
say,
mention that he had a.
Okay. Goodbye.
that's it. All right. So,
Hey,
at the
no one said
top.
go. Fuck you.
Oh, okay, sorry. I just had to get one in. All
That's
right,
it.
ready?
Yeah. Oh, I'm
Uh-oh.
ready.
He's got a granada.
yep, fire away.
No.
Pin and drop,
Right,
pin
ready
and
when you
drop,
are,
pin and
Starry?
drop.
Oh man, you got a
Let's get
fucking
this
nade.
fight.
Did you
Let's
unpin
fight.
it? I
Who's
don't
gonna
know
win?
if you unpinned it.
The man in blue, the woman in red, Smiley. Let's get it on. This is Greedy Peasant
That's
podcast. Fight.
Come on,
That's it.
pussy.
Oh,
If
no.
you want to come in and punch on, you're more than
Yeah,
welcome to,
nice.
guys. Password is S2E3.
No
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
This
way.
is the Peasant podcast,
Oh,
done and
yeah.
dusted for a week.
Fuck
Yeah,
That was
you're in.
absolutely
You're out, mate.
legendary. As I
You
said,
get
if you want to
that
get in
back.
I'm not
contact
in the well. I wasn't
with
in the
the
well,
Star
fuck
Roy
off.
Productions, you're
Here's the
more
well,
than welcome to
Billy.
use my
Get in the
Discord.
fucking well, Billy.
If not, you can
Get
go
him.
direct
Get
to
him. Show
Soup
'em what you got.
and go that way. But we'd like to thank our guests for coming
Man,
out
wait.
and
Oh, you stunned
talking.
me, cunt.
Absolute legendary work.
Get him, Smiley.
But now we're
Get
going to
him,
hand it
Smiley.
over and raid
Smiley's winning.
across.
She's made up a cut.
We'll wait till they finish their fight, of course.
I hate this. We got just the fucking carpet.
It's not looking good.
Hey!
It's all over Star Wars promotions.
That's what you learn these fucking like
Greedy
you know,
Peasents.
skills living on the coast.
Yep,
I'll see you at the
these
top.
skills too.
I'll see you at the top, fellas.
That's it. Ah, you swine!